Hello everyone, Beatles832 back with yet another review. These are the latest decks from the USB-C, which were sold first to Club 808 members. I apologize, bit of a thing in my throat. But anyways, they were sold originally to Club 808 members on a pre-sale type thing. Not sure if they're available to everyone yet, but here they are. I guess I'll call them the Riderback Lux decks. The front of the box is fairly standard. It says bicycle on top. It says Riderback on the bottom, as well as Crimson Lux, Golden Lux, and Cobalt Lux. As you can see, that's all in nice, beautiful foil with some embossing. There's also, you can see, embossing in white, giving you the standard Riderback type look to the tuck case. It's a little bit hard to see, but it's there. Oh, it's a nice little touch that they added on. The side says Light and Luxury Connect. The other side, Aircus Infinus, made in USA. The top says standard space, standard size. So you can figure that out. And then the bottom is a barcode and USB-C info. The back, you see the back design in sexy foil. And then there is a custom seal that says, if they can see that, First Print and US Playing Card Company, and it's a stamp type seal, so it's nice. Not only is it brand new foil cards, but you also get a nice stamp type foil seal, which I don't think USB-C has done before, in silver. And this one's the same thing, except in blue, of course, but the seal is the same. The gold deck, everything's the same, except the seal is actually gold, and it says it's limited edition, so pretty cool. These are not cheap. The red and the blue are 20 bucks each. The gold is $30 each, being that it's limited. You may recall a few weeks ago, well, maybe a couple months ago at this rate, USB-C did come out with some prototypes for Club 808 members only before they kind of dissolved Club 808 and made it open to everyone. But they were red and blue, green, and silver. For some reason they decided to go gold instead of silver or green, which is absolutely fine with me. But those, again, were like the same price, 20 bucks each, so it was not cheap. But anyways, there you have them. Let's look at the cards. On the seal, this is your standard stuff, of course, trademark stuff. And a nice touch, the inside of the boxes also have foil matching the colors of the cards. Again, very nice. It's nice to see USB-C has, you know, upped their game a little bit. Before, they never did like stamp type foil seals like this. They never had foil on the inside of the top cases on any standard decks, custom decks for other companies. Sir, I'm actually trying to think of any Kickstarter projects that were made by USB-C that had foil like this on the inside. I'm not sure that I remember any, but it is what it is. I also should point out on the sides, you will see there's a little debossing, and on the tops as well, to give the, you know, a little rectangle like you see on a regular deck. And they kind of have that on the faces as well. There's embossing and debossing, I should mention. So it's nice to see that, you know, they're putting a little more customization into their decks. But sadly, it kind of ends on the tuck case. You do get a standard ad card and another card. It says Bicycle Distinguished Style. It says stamped with real metal. The Bicycle Playing Cards Lux series features the latest technology from the Bicycle brand to unite iconic design, unmatched light reflection, and luxury. The Lux series highlights the intricate riderback design, showcasing the full potential of metal on cards, beautiful color tone, no flake durability, Aircus Infinus, and premium cardstock. The next level in card play, manipulation, and magic is now in your hands. It also has a little note: due to manual stamping process, there can be slight differences from one card to another. Speaking of which, there it is. Very nice. I like that. It's funny that Nick Playing Cards actually came out with this around the same time for their project a few months ago, and now USB-C is doing it. You do get a standard Joker, and then you get another one, but it's colored. And then the Ace of Spades, just standard, as are the rest of the cards, of course. Not a big surprise. I guess I'll show you the other ones. We'll go with the blue first. I'll just show you the backs. It's very nice. Everything else is the same. And the gold. Definitely want to show you this one. It looks like it's made out. It would be interesting if it was made out of like 14 karat gold or something. 14 karat gold foil playing cards. Coming soon to a Kickstarter near you. If only. Anyways, moving along. It is just a standard bicycle. Well, it's a fairly standard bicycle stock. They say it's a premium card stock, so it could be a B stock. Definitely seems to have a bit more thickness to it. Maybe it's the foil. But, well, it's fairly standard dealing, I suppose. It does feel a little more, a tiny bit more rigid maybe for shuffling because of the, I'm guessing, the foil. But not much. It's still got nice flexibility and everything with it. And of course, air cushion finish. So they handle very nice. They look very nice. For art, it's fairly standard, but I do like the foil. I do like the customizations on the cup case, which they didn't have to do, but they did. So I will say 3 3/4 out of 5 for the art, mainly because of the cup case. As for usability, well, handling first, very nice, as you can tell. And I will say 4 out of 5 for handling. As for usability, of course, it's basically standard. It handles great. So I will say 5 out of 5 for usability. It's absolutely usable for any card trick or magic or card game. Anything you want to use it for. And it will probably look pretty sexy for a floor scene as well. If you want to do that. I can just imagine that. But anyways, that is that. Overall, I'll give it 4 out of 5. It's pretty cool. I like it. They are really pricey, but they are pretty nice and sexy, as I like to say. That's what I got. Make sure you check out collectiblepointcards.com. Use the code VJose for you too. For any orders you place, you get 10% off. And these, if they're not available on USPC's website, bicyclecards.com yet, they will be available soon, I am sure. That's that. I will see you next time. If anyone comments that I should show more of the blue deck, here we go. I'll show you the blue deck just a little bit. Like I said, I like these decks, even though they're really pricey. They feel like this would be worth more because they're so freaking shiny and awesome. They're full of awesome. That is that. See you next time.